Welcome back to the data discussion. So I like to write down quotes and data and information, things that I think will help me later on, especially. And sometimes they resonate with me a lot in the moment. Other times they resonate much more later. Well, it so happens I came across a quote that I wrote down at some point in the last couple of weeks. I, of course, didn't write down where I got it from, so I apologize for whoever I got this from originally, that I'm not giving you credit for it. However, it states that, are you using your circumstances as a point to keep you where you are, or prove to yourself that you can do it anyway? And the reason that resonates a lot with me today is because of the panic attack I talked about yesterday that I had kind of out of nowhere. And when that comes on, and some of the things that set it off is like kind of pain in my left side that moves and kind of goes all over the place. So it starts at my hip and gets in my chest and in my face and all that stuff. So I'm working through it because I know most of that, if not all of it, is psychological. It's something my body has created as a path for whatever reason. And as I'm going through these different programs and working to rewire my brain to stop that, those panic attacks and those different feelings and sensations have gotten less and less, and they don't come on very long. So I'm using these circumstances to prove to myself each time that I can get past it and through it faster. And the more I see that and recognize it, the quicker I can get past it and keep it away even longer, and eventually defeat it because I would just completely rewire my brain. Now that takes a lot of repetitions, it takes time, and not every time will I be successful in the moment, but just continuously getting those reps is going to be what's, the practice of it will eventually tell my brain, oh, I don't have to do this. And it'll just somehow at some point in the future just stop doing it. It'll just completely disassociate. Now again, I'm not going to pretend that it's going to happen overnight. It took years and years and years to build it up, so it's going to take at least a minimum of a couple of months of dedicated practice to knock that back down and get it back under control. But what I'm not doing is letting my circumstance keep me where I am. I'm using that and leveraging that knowledge that I have the ability to say, I'm going to do it anyway. And now I know that, hey, you know what? It may not happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. But as long as I continue to put the reps in, my body will eventually figure it out. And as I continue to make progress, it just happens less and less. And then eventually I'm just going to maybe forget that it even happened, and then I won't even have to worry about it. I'll move on to the next thing that I think might be in my way and start using that as the next leverage point. So I don't know, hopefully that resonates with you and helps you out too.